Well, good morning. This is Debbie at the Wildly Whimsical Crafting Loft. Today it's all about tags and tea bags and great little pockets. I love to make pocket front cards. They hold so many wonderful things. They hold tea bags and hot chocolate and mini jewelry and wreaths and different things like that. I just love them. So today I thought I'd show you how to make one of these. These are great little cards, and this is my version of what I call a slide card. And the little pockets, once you have the pocket made and you fill them, you're going to make the gear work, and these little pockets are going to just slide just like this. So I just think that it's a great little whimsical idea, and they're a lot of fun. But let me show you how those work. The first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to decide the size of card that you would like. And my suggestion here is once you decided what size that you want the card, you're going to need to double that because you're going to fold that card in half. And so what I would like you to do is cut your card, make it the size that you want, and then score it in the middle because you're going to fold that right in half just like this. And once you've done that, you're going to notice that I have a slat already cut in there. So what I want you to do, the next step that you're going to do is you're going to cut a slat in here. And it doesn't need to be really big. The smaller the better, really, because the gear work that goes in there is really quite small. So cut your slat inside your card, and then what I want you to do is I want you to crease this really, really good. Just crease that all along here, and what I want you to do is I want you to glue it from this side all the way to here. Don't glue these ends yet, because if you do, it's going to make it harder to get that side in there. So we'll glue that the very last thing that we do. But go ahead, fold your card in half, make your slat, and glue that together. Then the next thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make a pull. And what I did was I simply just cut me out a piece of paper. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that that paper runs the length of your card and then has a small thing on the side for a tab pull, because they're going to want to pull that back and forth. So you're going to want to make sure you have a tab on there so that becomes slidable for them. And what I mean is this right here. You know, so they can get in there and they can slide that card back and forth just like this, and it's going to pull for them. Once you've made the little slide, you're going to need to take and cut 2 more little slits, just like this. And you can see that I already have mine folded in the middle. And that's where you're going to glue them, is in the middle. Don't glue the ends of that. You just want to glue the middle because you want to be able to fold those little ends down to where they look a lot like this right here. See? There you go. And once you have that done, the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make you a pocket. As I had said earlier, I use the Cricut to make my pockets. But I wanted to show you guys, if you don't have a Cricut or you don't have the cart to make the pockets or the little envelopes, how you can do that on your own without having that. So let me show you what I mean. Now, I have done this video 2 or 3 times, so my little pocket is pretty well torn up and having to unglue it and put it back together. But you can still get the general idea. What I did was I took a piece of paper like this, and you can decide, you know, what pattern you want on it for the front. And you're going to cut it in a square, just like this all the way up. And then you can see what I've done is I've went in, I've sliced right here, and I've made a half moon right here on the top. Once you've done that, take your paper and fold it in half. Once you have your score lines for that half part, you're going to slice right on that score line because you're going to fold this in just like this. Once you've done that, you'll fold that up, and that's the start of your pocket. And the reason why you want to go ahead and slice that is so you can fold that in, so you'll have the tabs on the side that will make almost a little envelope type deal for you, just like that. And then the top folds over, and you have a great little pocket there. And anyway, it's a great little whimsical idea. If you don't have the cut to do that, you can still do this project. So once you've made your pocket, you're going to go ahead now and start gluing those little tabs. Grab those little tabs that you glued in the middle, and you're going to glue that right on the back of your little envelope. You're going to glue that right on the back of that. And then leave you some room down here so you can fold those over, because this part right here is going to glue to your slide. Go ahead and put some glue on your slide and glue that to the end of your slide. I wouldn't suggest the middle. It's not going to leave you a lot of room to move that around if you do that. And so you want to just go ahead and put that on, and it should look a lot like this right here once you get that on there, so that it can slide. Once you have that glued on there, go ahead and insert that slide to the card that you made. And one of the reasons I didn't want you to glue those ends is it makes it a lot easier without that end glued to get it to get in here so you can slide it back and forth. But you can see now that it'll slide because you've got that on there, and it'll slide back and forth for you. And you can embellish this card any way that you want, do anything that you want with it. You can see some of the things that I've done, but so you certainly don't have to use my ID. You can use something of your own. Anyway, what you do is after you, let me show you. Before you insert the gear work, your card is going to kind of be folded there. And I'll show you what I mean. Whoop, I dropped my glue. And what I did was I just made a little button front. Now you can use anything you'd want. You know, I would suggest possibly a sticky dot, Velcro, or anything to close that pocket. But this is what your pocket should look like when you get done with it. And so I would it just closes up like that. And you can use lightweight glue to hold that down. Like I said, sticky dots, Velcro, or anything you want. Once you get that pocket on there, you can see that with this pull, it just pulls right over and reveals your little thing. And what I did was I simply just put some little Santas on there. I thought they were so cute, but you could put a cinnamon or anything that you'd like on there. And it just simply pulls right back over and closes back up. Now that you've got all of that done, let's go ahead and open that pocket up. And what I did was I took some tags, and these tags are just little postcard tags, and I just kind of aged them and made them look a little antiqued. And you can flip those over on the back. You can put sentiments on them or anything that you want. So the next thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and insert those tags into your project. So I'm going to insert my tags right in here so you can see what I'm talking about. And so once you've got those in there, then there's still plenty of room. That's why I love these pockets, because there is still plenty of room to get in here and put those tea bags in there, hot chocolate, a little mini wreath or jewelry or whatever you want to put in that pocket for whatever event you're going to do there. I simply just chose tea bags for this one. But you can see right here that with the little tea bags in it. And then the pocket just slides right out of the way, and they have another little surprise in there. So I thought that it was a whimsical idea. I hope that you guys enjoyed the project today. And it is all about tea bags and tags. Go out, create you some tags, get those tea bags and hot chocolate going, and get that little gift. Anyway, thank you for stopping by the Wildly Whimsical Crafting Loft. You have a great day.